Across vast open fields, a gigantic beast moves with a commanding power that commands respect. Despite its inability to fly, it is dominant. Although it doesn't have sharp claws, it is still capable of overpowering its prey. The quickest runner on land, this feathered creature is the largest bird on the planet. An ideal machine that possesses both speed and strength. More than that, however, the ostrich is a resource that is extremely valuable. Each bird has the potential to produce more than about 34 kilograms of meat, a leather that is 3 times more durable than cowhide, and nearly 907 grams of feathers of the highest quality. More than 1 million ostriches are raised on farms all over the world each year, which is driving a rapidly expanding business. They are not only a source of high-quality protein, but they also make it possible to get luxury goods, such as magnificent feathers and exotic leather. The voyage of 1 million desert ostriches is revealed through the application of green agriculture technology. The ostrich, which is known as the giant bird of the plains, is unable to fly but can run faster than a car on roads that are not paved with asphalt. Not only have they become a symbol of the wild after being domesticated, but they have also become a source of millions of dollars annually for the agricultural economy. In order to accommodate the active nature of the ostrich as well as its large size, cages for the bird need to be constructed to be roomy and have adequate ventilation. Every adult ostrich needs a living space that is at least 430 to 540 square feet in size, with different sections that are designated for running and foraging. In order to prevent harm from occurring from within, the surrounding fence needs to be durable and stand between 6 and 7.20 feet tall. It should also be strong enough to bear force. A well-planned enclosure not only assures that the ostriches will mature in a healthy manner, but it also improves the efficiency of the farming operation over the long term. In the beginning of the ostrich breeding process, there is a stage of mating that is both instinct-driven and vibrant. As the breeding season approaches, the male will actively demonstrate a variety of wooing behaviors that are distinct from one another. Included in these are intricate dances, the most notable of which is the graceful arching of the neck, powerful wing pounding against the body, and deep, resonant sounds that echo like drum beats, spreading across the broad plains for hundreds of meters. In the event that a female is attracted to the male's display, she will be able to communicate her acceptance by lying down. This will allow the male to approach and initiate the mating procedure. A single male ostrich has the ability to mate with numerous females within the same mating season, which is one of the most astonishing characteristics of this bird. By employing this polygamous method, the chances of successful fertilization are considerably increased, and the overall reproductive productivity of the flock is maximized. Following the completion of the fertilization process, the female ostrich will begin to lay her eggs in a communal nest. This nest is typically a large pit in the sand that was built by the male. It is situated in an open place that provides a clear view of the surrounding area, making it easier to identify potential threats. There are between 12 and 18 eggs that can be produced by a female during each laying cycle. These eggs are substantially larger than the eggs produced by other species of birds. The shells of the eggs are tough and thick, and they have a creamy white or pale yellow tint. The general weight of the eggs ranges between 1.36 to 2.27 kilograms. It is common for ostrich parents to take turns incubating their young in the wild. The male is responsible for incubating the eggs during the night, while the female is in charge of protecting the eggs from potential predators during the day. On the other hand, in agricultural settings, the eggs are gathered and then transferred to incubators in order to maintain optimal conditions. It is important to note that the incubator keeps the temperature at approximately 97 to 99 degrees Fahrenheit and the humidity at approximately 30 to 40% in order to guarantee consistent embryo development. With regard to other species of poultry, the incubation period takes approximately 42 to 46 days, which is significantly longer Caretakers will perform regular candle examinations on the eggs during this time period in order to monitor their growth and discard any eggs that do not satisfy the standards. When it is time for the eggs to hatch, they are transferred to a location with a high humidity level so that the chicks can be supported as they break through the shell. Ostriches that have recently hatched have feathers that are fluffy and have different patterns, which helps them blend in with their surroundings in the wild. A few hours later, they are already able to stand and walk, and they are prepared for the strenuous voyage that lies ahead of them. Ostrich chicks require a large space that is dry, well ventilated, and spacious once they have been hatched, in order to develop in a healthy manner. Because they are extremely sensitive to the weather during the first few weeks of their lives, it is imperative that they be shielded from precipitation, chilly winds, and potential predators. Because of the significant role that physical activity plays in the development of bones and muscles, the grazing area needs to be sufficiently large for ostriches to be able to move around freely. It is essential that ostrich chicks get a diet that is abundant in nutrients. This diet should consist of specialist feed, young grass, leafy greens, and grains that have been finely crushed. It is also necessary for them to consume more minerals and calcium in order to construct a robust skeletal structure and avoid limb abnormalities. Ostriches are able to start eating more coarse foods such as grass, entire grains, and fruits when they are approximately 3 months old. It is necessary for adult ostriches to have extensive grazing spaces in order to guarantee appropriate mobility, which in turn helps create meat that is more firm. Although ostriches are omnivores, the majority of their diet consists of vegetation, which includes grasses, grains, and proteins derived from plants. This allows them to achieve optimal development rates. When they are ready to be harvested, ostriches can weigh anywhere from 108.86 to 145.15 kilograms by the time they are 10 to 14 months old. They not only provide high-quality meat, but they also provide important byproducts, such as skin and feathers, which contribute to a farming strategy that is both sustainable and economical. Not only have ostriches become emblems of the wild, but they have also become big attractions in the tourism and entertainment industries. Ostriches are one of the largest birds in nature. Ostrich farming has been transformed into a one-of-a-kind experience by a number of farms, which now provide visitors with the opportunity to observe the care and harvesting process firsthand. Not only do these activities create excitement, but they also open up new income options alongside traditional agriculture. Some examples of these activities include ostrich racing and riding, as well as feeding sessions. Once ostriches have reached harvest maturity and have satisfied the necessary criteria, the processing phase begins at many agricultural facilities. This phase involves stringent handling methods in order to optimize the value of the ostriches. The red hue of ostrich meat is comparable to that of beef, but it is meat that is more soft. Ostrich meat is noted for being nutritious and low in cholesterol. Following the completion of the processing, the meat is chopped into a variety of cuts, including the fillet, breast, thigh, and drum, each of which is suitable for a certain culinary use. When ostriches are transported to the processing factory, they are transported in specialized vehicles. This ensures that the animals are kept in the highest possible level of safety and comfort throughout the whole voyage. The ostriches are subjected to a final health inspection upon arrival, in order to guarantee that every single one of them satisfies the requirements for food safety. The processing is carried out within a closed-loop system, which makes use of contemporary handling processes that ensure complete cleanliness while being in complete compliance with the standards that govern the food business and the principles that govern animal welfare. The plant is dedicated to efficiently extracting value from each and every ostrich, including clean meat, superior leather, and ornamental feathers, and it provides these products to a wide variety of sectors. The final goods are able to continuously fulfill high standards, making them appropriate for both domestic consumption and worldwide export. This is made possible by the effective utilization of cutting-edge technology and continuous quality control methods. Within the context of the contemporary agricultural value chain, this constitutes an essential link that contributes to the optimization of natural resources and the promotion of sustainable livestock production. The skin and feathers of ostriches are valued commodities that are subjected to stringent processing in order to guarantee the highest possible quality. The ostrich skin, which is distinguished by its one-of-a-kind spherical follicle patterns and outstanding durability, is collected and cleaned as soon as it is harvested. There are multiple phases involved in the tanning process, beginning with chemical soaking to eliminate impurities and soften the hide, and ending with dyeing in accordance with the requirements of the market. Before it is shipped to high-end fashion brands, each processed skin is subjected to a stringent inspection. These brands then use the skin to make purses, footwear, belts, and other luxury items. The feathers of the ostrich are likewise processed with great care. The next step, which follows collection, is cleaning, sterilizing, and sorting them according to length and softness. The fashion sector, the accessory crafting industry, and the production of premium feather dusters all make use of feathers of a significantly higher quality. Some particular kinds of feathers are also used in ornamental arts and interior design, where they lend an air of sophistication and originality to the products that are created or crafted by hand.